Alright, I think we are good. I hope. Let me switch that to headphones. Let me just make sure I am live right now because I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. Like, you wouldn't think it'd be this weird. I don't fracking know. I've never tried streaming before, so. Yeah, it says I'm live now. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Alright, so we are supposedly live. Um, Uh, but a surprise twist. Not really surprising. He's late, so I'm just waiting for a dumbass to show up. I'm not really planning on doing the whole react or anything like that. I'm mostly here to test the stream and probably gonna listen to his whole podcast, pre-stream, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then after that, I'm probably gonna duck out and get something to eat. Whatever. This is merely a test. Because I've never tried streaming anything before, and it's all new to me. So I apologize if I have any technical issues. As far as I know, I'm actually streaming right now. I hope I am. I don't know. I don't know. And then we're just waiting for Dumbass to show up. I have thought about, as much as it hates me, as much as I hate to admit it, I was thinking about subscribing just so I could LARP in his chat, see how long it would take until I got banned or whatever, but I don't know if I want to bother with that, to be honest. I don't know. Let's just watch these guys while we wait.
Ryu got the scar on his chest when Ryu has a Shoryuken on his chest. Great animation, by the way.
The chair. Okay.
We'll have something fun to watch. We'll snipe these guys.
Okay. All right.
While we wait.
You know, they look skinnier. They look kind of cartoony. Very much going for.
Oh, it's so bad.
And actually, the scene in this movie was so good of Ryu fighting Sagat.
Of course, I picked the wrong time to stream because all the good people are actually streaming right now.
Anyway.
You got Indrid and Detractor Beam, and then you got whatchamacallit.
It's an Indrid style stream because I wanted to, and Snood has better things to do.
And then you got Agent Proper, I think, is doing a stream too, honestly. So yeah.
He's trying to recruit more people, and he's going all around the world trying to find the best fighters. Well, you got Guile.
Oh, you got Guile
and Charlie was murdered by
I'm sorry.
And you got Chun-Li, who's now an agent for Interpol.
Holy shit!
Who, her
that
father
was unsafe because I wanted to test the thing.
And team up in order to try
the man in the coat, the throat goat himself.
There we go.
The world.
Oh my god.
My
warriors who are known for like street fighting.
Jingle Palette's probably fucked.
After them. So as they're the first person they run into.
Wow, it really is.
And DJ
holy shit,
doing a street fight.
That's bad.
They warn him, and then all of a sudden, all these cyborgs show up.
This is why Snood left.
Bison's cyborg army, and they realize, oh,
this is why
these are the guys that are all spies. They look human, but they're not. And DJ's like, well, thanks for telling me, and I'll have to keep an eye out or whatever. But it's funny because there's a lot of characters in the movie that aren't really necessarily a big part.
Scared the crap out of me.
Big roles, so at least the entire cast of Street Fighter 2 is in it, including the original 8 World Warriors, so Ryu, Ken, Honda, Blanca, Zengi,
sorry,
Kyle,
Snood, I suck.
Dalsim. But then you got the 4
I was told to lean in,
Vega,
so it was
then yes, even the 4
new
challenger characters that came in Super Street Fighter 2.
I don't even know what
Why is he not here yet?
DJ and Fei Long.
Come on, dumbass, let's go. Jeez.
Almost no role.
Next, we're gonna do this, so I'll pull it up. This is way better.
Wrap these 6 hot dogs in new plastic wrap.
Hot dogs.
And wrap
hot dogs, dude.
I do simple things. It's called a freezer bag. You put the damn thing in the freezer bag.
But I mean, obviously, I highly recommend Detractor Beam. If you guys haven't already watched them, I would recommend watching them. They are really good.
Great.
Put it in the freezer bag. You basically
I'm just watching them until DSP shows up here.
Is Snood coming back? Don't know. I'm not, but the Decepticon is,
Voila,
and
I toss that back in the fridge or in the freezer, and it'll refreeze for next time you want it.
I know. Decepticon is doing the react, and I have the stream set to the redirect to his afterwards.
Okay.
So, and I may join him.
Key to frying a hot dog is to not cook it on one side the entire time.
Okay. Are you trying your stream straight, Fox?
Sizzling under the dog. See some sizzling under the dog.
I know you wanted to try that.
Let's actually zoom in there.
Yeah, I can't.
Starting to sizzle.
I can't listen to him is the thing. I can't pay attention to what he's saying.
And you get those hot dogs with the,
like, we've seen this one before, but whatever. That's fine, Stray Fox. I hope it's going well. I hope it's good.
I do not. I'm sorry. I like a nice plump, juicy.
Nice.
Why is he talking about plump, juicy hot dogs? Plump, juicy hot dogs.
Something has come up today, and I'm going
Look
to
how greasy those are.
This should not affect the start time of DSP versus the inter. Are you kidding me? But it will affect the podcast. I will show up when I'm. I will post up when I'm live. Thanks for understanding. Are you kidding me?
Are you serious? He's actually late?
Dude.
No. Bro. What am I gonna do? Oh my gosh.
Decepticon does. I guess he does an okay job with those. I should have been. The one day I should have been late.
Before I decide to try to take these off of the.
Maybe he's cooking up some drama. Yeah.
As you can see, the beans are steaming up, which means they're getting warm.
So of course, the one time I want to actually test stream this out, and he's being fucking late. And I was worried I was gonna be late. I'm like, oh crap, I better make sure I'm like up and ready to go on time for this stupid live stream test thing. And it turns out he's gonna be late, and I'm like, what the fuck?
The grill is almost warmed
No,
up.
I'm not.
I'm gonna wait for that light on the right hand side to turn blue, and then I know that it's fully heated up. So I'm gonna toss my.
Why am I bad? Snort. I want to see how many. Oh, they only got 196 subscribers. They do a good job.
Annoying.
If anything, I'm hoping that I can teach some people how
So of course, dumbass is gonna be freaking late.
Wait,
Oh my gosh.
If I don't, I will in a second.
Do a hot dog. You know, the most
Hot dog.
a burger. No one teaches you
The
if you
burger.
if you don't have someone sitting at home cooking for you, how are you ever gonna learn these things? So.
Where's the suck a dog off?
Oh
God.
I'm trying to figure out how to do like incognito mode on Twitter because he has me blocked.
I found it.
But I usually don't have to bother with that. But
It's really loud to me. Trying not to yell.
Hey man, I want you to suck a dog.
Damn, it's loud.
Hey
Come
man, I want you
on.
to suck a dog off.
Is that better? That's better. I'm gonna have to turn that way down. God. Oh. Yeah, they're okay, I guess. Where's the sucker dog?
a burnt hot dog, dude. Jeez. Come on,
This is
Phil.
very exciting. You probably should have, edited it.
Those beans are probably almost ready. You can see all the steam on top. I'm checking
They're starting to bubble. I was, like, late at night, there's not really anybody streaming. I'll put on the Mr. Stuff, who is streaming, like, the 24/7 This Is How You Don't Plays. And his voice, over the years, it's crazy how much it changes, Like, his voice is so fried now.
Turn that heat off.
Yeah, I know. You did, Stray Fox. Probably. Almost ready, maybe. I didn't say that, Darksy. I didn't. Never said that. I never said that.
Right in there. Those are nice hot beans.
This is,
I'm not gonna eat all these beans. There's no way on the planet I'm gonna eat all these beans. But
alright. Okay, this is boring.
like I said, stuff when you live alone.
Stuff when you live alone, eh?
Alright, I figured it out finally. Jeez.
So,
Cause,
I don't think I'm... I don't want to watch, that.
Because usually I don't have to, like, bother looking up what this moron tweets,
I
right?
didn't
because he has me blocked on most of my Twitter accounts, I believe.
Eventually, I am going to check out that Battle Hub mode, but there was a problem.
Oh, I thought he was on. Yeah, I'm watching her. She's just changed to a different thing. But no, he's still fucking not on. So yeah, of course not. No, so this is his fucking Twitter, obviously. Let's see, what did he say?
Disgusting stuff.
Something has come up today, and I'm going to be late for stream. This should not affect the start time of his thing, but it will affect his podcast.
That was really fun.
I will post up when I'm live. So, of course, I picked the wrong fucking time.
Right there. Wait.
At all. There's no way to disable the chat in Battle Hub.
Right.
So here I am.
Hey, Crispy Mantis. I don't know. Hot dogs aren't that bad. It depends on what kind you get and how you make them. If you pan fry him like he is, it's kind of gross because he's just covered in grease. But if you actually grill them, or like I actually heard that you can put hot dogs in like air fryers and it'll actually taste pretty good. I haven't actually tried that. Yeah, I do have an air fryer, but I haven't tried that. But I'm gonna need to try that one of these times.
Yeah, you're lying.
That's dumb.
I can't believe the one day I picked to actually live stream, to test the live stream, and he's freaking over here like, oh, I'm gonna be late. So I wonder what the heck I wonder what his actual excuse is gonna be for why he's late today. I wonder what it's gonna be. I'll keep this open and just over here, just in case to see if he posts anything up about it. But yeah, so I don't know why. That's just my luck, I guess, because I'm like, oh, I better make sure I'm late because I think I scheduled this for like 2 o'clock, 2:15 or something, right? So I'm like, I better make sure I'm actually here on time because I couldn't remember exactly when he starts his streams, right? I know he starts at around, what is it, like 10, 11 p.m. West Coast time, or 10, 11 a.m. West Coast time, which is roughly around like 2 o'clock p.m. my time. But I wasn't quite sure exactly when he started it. So I'm like, fuck, I'll just put it for 2 o'clock. If I'm a little late, oh well. I'm just planning on really sitting here to watch the restream. And now I'm just here bored because there's nothing to do because he's fucking late. And I'm like, of course that has to happen. So obviously we're just watching Indrid until he freaking starts. And I'm like, really? This is just my freaking luck, I guess. Maybe I should just like give up and delete this and try again. But no, I'm dedicated. Even if I have no one watching me right now, I am gonna persevere through this and test this out. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now, obviously.
Oh boy.
And then I was trying to figure out, let me turn this down a tiny bit so we can at least have something for you guys to watch while I wait. So it's like, so then I was trying to figure out, like, well, I schedule the stream, but on OBS, how do I, like, pick up that existing stream that I'm currently working on, you know? Because it's like, I have it scheduled on YouTube, but how do I, like, start recording on that specific stream so I don't have to, like, make a whole nother stream again? With all the stupid,
Okay, I see.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
with all the tabs and everything else I made for, or not tabs, hashtags and everything I made for it. Excuse me.
That's pretty good. I see that. That's funny.
So I was trying to figure that out. So I think I got it right. I have it all linked to my YouTube. I think I'm live right now. I'm going to be very mad if I find out that I'm actually not live at all this whole time. I don't know. But that's what a test is for, right? We're here to test things and just fly off the cuff and see what works, right? And of course, he's late. Come on, Phil. The one time I actually want you to be on so I can see your bullshit.
I was listening to someone yesterday. Maybe it was Piece of Peace. And he was like,
Fine, I'm gonna subscribe. I'm subscribing to DSP Gaming. Let's fucking go. No, I'm not joining. I'm not fucking giving him any fucking money whatsoever. But I'm gonna subscribe so I can fucking LARP in his chat. And I'm gonna see exactly how long it takes for me to be banned from his fucking chat. I'm not going to be super obvious about it, though. I'm not going to be obvious about it, but I'm going to see how long it takes for me to be banned from it
Get the outfit.
without being super obvious. Because I want to actually talk to some of these fucking dents and see if I can talk to some of them without being outright banned. But Jesus Christ, Phil, come on. The one time I actually want to watch you. The one time I actually want to watch you and you're not there. What the fuck?
I am alone today. Snood has better things to do. That's okay. That's okay.
I'll be honest with you guys. If I had known that the tickets couldn't be used for that, I probably wouldn't have even gotten the Ultimate Edition. I would have just got the Standard Edition.
So what's the point of the Ultimate Edition?
Right? Instead, I invested like $40 extra in this game that I don't feel like I really got much out of. At least now, I mean, down the road with the DLC.
I think the Ultimate Edition has like extra costumes and stuff. I'm pretty sure.
I know, Stray Fox. I know. Sorry.
By the way, Capcom
at least
never
it's just a test stream, right? You're not in my position.
So there would be confusion on launch day. People would be like, "Oh, I can or can't use."
That is Tumbleweed. That is my cat. Tumbleweed is keeping me company. Tumbleweed is a boy. So, yeah, I know. He got $1,000 and is complaining that something costs money.
Yeah, exactly. That was fucking bullshit. So, of course, we all thought Jax Raxer was all gone, right? We thought he was fucking gone.
About money.
Like, oh, we haven't seen Jax Raxer in ages. Where the heck is Jax Raxer and everything, guys? Let's hope he's gone. Let's hope he actually, like moved on and found someone else and is actually using the money for himself and bettering his life situation or whatever, right? Nope. Turns out dumbass shows up yesterday and is like, hey, here's $1,000, Phil. I was saving up. Dude, like, I think you make, like, not a whole lot of money. You shouldn't be really wasting your money giving this dumbass $1,000 fucking dollars. Really? $1,000?
Not you in the last 2 weeks. You have no right to complain. None. Post it in the stupid baby section. I want to see.
However, World Tour mode.
Yeah,
the master training.
I think TJ Gamebox has been
from the people who
really keeping track of what he's been doing on WWE Champion.
That could take upwards of
what is? I think my laptop is still on. It's making noise. So let me actually go shut that off really quick. I don't want that beeping off in the background if he ever does show up. This is like the disaster stream, I guess. Jesus. Disaster stream. Let me mute this really quick.
Then you unlock their outfit. Now you're gonna do that for 18 characters? Do you have 100 extra hours to not be playing the game competitively online to be doing that? I'm not aware of anyone who wants to do that, right?
Well, some people do. Some people play.
That's what I mean.
Don't do that. That's gross.
Is people are gonna be like, screw that. I'm just gonna drop the money. Right?
Multiple people.
Here you go.
What am I talking about? I don't even remember what I'm saying because I'm so distracted by his nasty lips.
To get the outfit.
Okay, I was saying people who like to play games will use those as like milestones. I want to get to this, so I'm gonna play this long. You don't like games, so no, you're not gonna play it like that.
All right, I'm back. Stupid laptop. Had to restart. I had to restart, Droob. I don't know what this restart thing is because I keep my laptop and my desktop on 24 hours a day. I don't actually shut anything down because that would hurt the thing, and I don't want that to happen. So I just kill all my electronics.
I like that one.
I think are actually better than the original.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I'm not gonna do it yet, but I'm thinking about it.
Bro.
I like the game.
I like your thumbnails, Ray Fox. That's pretty funny.
But I'm not sold
like
on
that.
it yet. I'll think about it.
You know what? Let's check. See if the guy is here yet. Oh my god, he is. Wait. Oh, sorry. Ugh. He's not.
No, he's not.
He's not here yet.
He's not.
Look at the way he whisks. So there is a tweet at the bottom. Let's see. Something has.
Let's do it because I have no one watching me.
I'm
trying to do a live stream because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna test live streaming today, right? It's my first day.
But it was
I'm gonna
fun.
try testing it because I've never tried streaming before or anything, right?
Fucking
Oh, he's gonna be late for his podcast, dude. Something came up.
J-Dog.
So now I'm stuck here watching someone else while we wait.
Yeah, hello. Big
And I'm like, who knows how long he's gonna be for his dumbass quote-unquote podcast.
I didn't see
But
it.
of course, I
Okay,
get
guys,
up
I'm
super
here
early to
setting
make
up.
sure I'm on time because I scheduled it and everything. Nope.
I mean, I don't know why I'm saying yes, but you know, we're just gonna be able to skip juice today. I'm gonna pause this. We're gonna go back to this dumb bullshit until he gets there. I don't think it's divorce. I really don't. You guys are insane. It just came through. That always scares me. I'm excited. Very excited. Yes.
I certainly don't want to spend another $100 on the game.
I like this artwork in the
same
background
time,
that he got.
If
Hate
I'm gonna get a
Army.
lot of content out of it, and you're enjoying it,
I
and I'm
don't
enjoying
know
it,
who
the
this
alternate
is.
outfit would add
Guess Hogan
something, which I think
and
is great.
Chill Murray
And
and Duty.
I'm thinking about doing it. I'm strongly thinking about
Divorce.
So, let's talk about that.
Wait.
Is it worth it? It's really not anything to talk about.
It was Shepard on the floor. Shoot him in the face because he's on the fucking floor.
No,
Shepard on the
yeah.
floor. It was Shepard on the floor. Got his ass bowed down. Shepard on the floor. Those on the floor. We got those on the floor. Shoot him in the face because it's those on the floor. Those on the floor. We got those on the floor. Shoot him in the face because it's those on the floor. Those on the floor. We got those on the floor. Beat him with the gun. Damn, they're getting fucked up.
So, yeah, that actually pissed me off.
I think it's helping.
Shepard on the floor. It was Shepard on the floor. Shoot him in the face because he's on the fucking floor. Shepard on the floor. It was Shepard on the floor. Shoot him in the face because he's on the fucking floor. Shepard on the floor. It was Shepard on the floor. Shoot him in the face because he's on the fucking floor. Shepard on the floor. It was Shepard on the floor.
Oh, he's actually on.
For everything.
No, she'll
Shoot
never
him in the
leave it.
face because it's those on the floor.
I just hate it because you can tell.
Alright, here we go.
I hate you.
Those on the floor. We got those on the floor. Shoot him in the face because it's those on the floor. Shepard on the floor. It was Shepard on the floor. Shoot him in the face because he's on the fucking floor. Those on the floor. We got those on the floor. Shoot him in the face.
His music is on?
Said, how do we
Okay,
nickel and dime
well,
everyone?
thank
Let's
you.
throw in these deceptive practices. You know,
Let's-
that's not the line level game.
I'm going to boop it up here. I guess we could just mute it. And, you know, do that for now. We're just gonna watch some dumb bullshit till then.
Devs that put that
Thank
in
you
the
for
game.
telling
You think
me.
They give two shits about what currency buys what. They just want you to enjoy their game. It's the assholes in charge who do shit like that. So, yeah, they should be called out.
Alright, let me turn this down really low because no one wants to hear that.
Oh, right. I didn't even think about that. We're gonna get a story.
I want, and now you can't buy the
Do you
stuff.
think it's gonna be an I can't tell you what happened
so
kind
far
of
as
story?
opposed to
But I
Princess
really
Miku?
wish I could tell you
Colors?
what happened.
Individual
That?
colors for each character. Like avatar.
Yeah, I wonder if he is gonna do that bullshit where it's like, well, something really big and like severe happened, but I can't really tell you exactly what happened. But something really big happened, guys. You just gotta believe
I'm gonna
me.
Here, okay.
So you need colors,
You're right. That's a
but
good
not
idea.
outfits, which is really stupid. And by the way, like I said, it's extremely expensive. As
Oh
well.
my god.
You know, I got 77.
YouTube's trying to get me to put insert
when I bought the
ads.
Ultimate
Shut
Edition.
up.
And it's
No.
6,000 tickets to buy all the colors.
Thousand.
One for a single character. What?
Let's see. Type of
Really?
I'm sorry about all this, guys. I don't know. This is just a whole fucking mess, basically, right now.
hopefully.
Because this is not. Well, he's finally on at least. He's finally actually technically on, but we gotta watch. He's still fucking subjecting his viewers to this horrible music and fucking slideshow, though. So, yeah, he's back. He could probably talk right now, but he's not going to. He's going to wait and.
Feel is a great jumping on point for anyone. Okay. And what's gonna happen?
When you scratch your nuts, do the manly thing and sniff your fingers after. What the fuck? That's ridiculous.
Oh, it's still a song.
Jarred up.
Oh my. Oh, a quote unquote song. I thought he was actually talking. Silly me.
I'm gonna add an option. I don't know.
I'm getting distracted because I'm listening to two different sources and it's confusing me a little bit.
So, it's an interesting mix. If you're someone who
How about that?
plays Street Fighter and you're playing this
Cat died. Cat died, 100%. That's what happened.
you're gonna level out. You're gonna get people who are
Did I
high ranked,
type
they're
that
gonna
wrong?
play the high ranked
Oh,
people.
can tell us.
Everyone else
I
is gonna
fucking
find a
typed
way
that
of
wrong.
rolling in the middle and
Jesus.
the bottom. and they're gonna get better playing over time gradually.
Wait, I missed all of that. Phil needs all these outfits and colors. Yeah, I know. I missed all of that. Sorry.
Jeez.
Do not feel bad. What's gonna happen is eventually.
I spelled it wrong. I'm stupid.
Who are high ranked, they're gonna go play the high ranked people.
Got sent to the glue factory. Oh my gosh.
Middling in the middle and the bottom.
Another thing to understand.
She sent to the glue.
Come on, Phil. Come on out here.
Yeah, you wish.
Let's see. Let's see. Is he gonna actually have some kind of long drama segment that everyone's gonna clip? Did I actually show up? Did I actually pick the right day to show up? Was some new supposedly drama thing happens and I'm like actually on top of it for once instead of being super crazy late like usual? Probably not.
Jeezy's right.
Or maybe his other tires got stolen today.
Still come on stream. He totally would though. Like, guys, my wife died. I need your support. I really need your support. Thank you, Swaggy. I'm doing well today. I slept. I hope everybody else is doing alright too.
You have to learn to be a good loser before you can
You
be
have
a
to
winner.
learn to be a good
Understand what
loser.
that means?
Oh yeah, that I.
You have to ask Andrew, pick your pants back up, grab your boots by your bootstraps,
Grab
and
your
say,
boobs by your
I'm going to
bootstraps.
reapply my
Grab your boobs by your
I'm going to
bootstraps.
try to learn. Every
Weird
time you
thing to
lose,
say.
if you learn something from the loss, it's not technically a bad loss.
Okay,
The worst
well then
kind of
what's
loss is
your
the guy
problem?
who you lose and you learn nothing.
What's
But
your
if you are
problem
learning
then,
from your
man?
losses and every time you're getting just a little better, then it's all good. It's all
Phil's
gravy.
balls,
And
gone
that's
for
how it
good.
was back in the day in arcades. You'd play on an
Nope. Oh, it's Heavy Rain. I would argue this is one of the better fan songs that he has, though, because I do always kind of like the Heavy as the Rain thing. But most of his songs fucking suck.
Oh my god.
Here you go. Continuing on. I got the drip show.
Alright, let's see. Oh, he's not there yet. How weird. Oh my god. Alright. Another one. Oh.
Well, let me tell you
Killing
something,
time
brother.
waiting for him is the worst. You think he knows?
Toast,
He knows? Yeah, fundraising for the funeral, exactly.
This is like the biggest disaster stream ever, Droob.
Literally doesn't. Yes! Like, okay. If I relate, I would cut the intro entirely.
Right? Exactly. Like, if you're gonna be late, you would cut it.
Hey, sorry, what's up? No?
You would think so.
Yeah, he said that yesterday, Doomer. Like, that win was unearned. Fucking all his wins were unearned, dude.
Immediately command grab.
We're gonna watch him lose gracefully right now.
Ugh.
Also, I think that, I like Manon. She's cool. I like Manon. Yeah. That was nuts.
That was command throw, didn't it now?
Oh, cool.
Interesting. I bounced off.
I have
Oh no.
new ringtones for or notification
I
tones.
did Rise of Condor, didn't come out.
I don't know if you're here last stream. I was testing them out, and they still surprised me. Ugh. Yeah, they do. Lily does look pretty cool, for sure. Wait, can invite mommy? Do you make this so you don't play this? How did I not know this? You do that? If you do, I want to see them.
No combo, even though that works
No
in training
combo.
mode, doesn't seem to work online, and now I have no health.
Now I have no health. Oh my god, it's still doing it.
Low jab into the move works the entire time I'm offline. I go to use it first match
Wait,
online.
I'm curious.
Low jab into the move works the entire time I'm
says her
offline.
name
I go to
even-
use it first match
Manon
online. Never
wins.
works. They block it on some no
How does
no
he not
problem.
learn?
What the fuck? What did I practice for?
Said he'd be what? Oh, late. Oh, that's where it tripped me up. Post
Alright,
up.
I'm back.
Yeah, post up. Yeah, he typed post up. Did he post Let's find out.
Oh yeah, did he? I'll just watch them instead of doing
Oh,
it.
7 minutes ago. Yeah, okay. I can't actually look at his Twitter because he blocked me. So.
You should get a free throw, Ashley. It's a free friggin' throw.
Possibility of an
What the hell? What kind of
actual
range was that?
emergency.
Insane range. Jesus.
I think it's like a DSP style emergency, you know?
Like, and then on top of that, like if I'm doing incognito, like I've never done incognito meet like Twitter before, so like I gotta type it in.
What did I practice?
Or
Because
like,
you can't just search for it normally?
my almond milk or
Unless you
something.
can log in.
Like that.
I don't know, I've never used incognito mode before, so I don't
He's
fucking
scared of women. Yeah.
It'll be shorter show since I'm starting
Or,
late.
Oh,
So it'll be a shorter show. It's not even a fucking show, but it's shorter.
he
But
walked
he
into
still
the
is
door,
subjecting people
you
to
know?
his fucking dumbass, like, slideshow.
I did it offline. They said
Yes,
it was a
Romeo-
combo. I do it
Romeo-
online.
cat.
Hasn't comboed once yet. She blocks it every time.
Absolutely. I
Oh,
don't know
what
how.
combo am I supposed to use if it doesn't work?
He had to do,
And why did it work?
yeah, he was
Online
having- I don't know how
combos.
the ITW hasn't been like banned yet.
What was that?
Hmm? Alright, let's actually watch this dumbass. Do what we're actually supposed to do in the fucking first place. And watch dumbass over here with this really bad opening. But let's see what he has to say. Phil, what was your excuse for being late this time, huh? I wonder. What was your excuse? I don't even know how to pop out his chat. I don't have any scenes up. I'm sorry about all that. For anyone who's actually gonna watch this. But I am sorry, I don't know how to like pop up streams or anything like that. Or not streams, chat and all that yet. Still working on it, still figuring things out.
Alrighty, good morning everyone, and welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
I'm DSP. Today is Sunday, the 4th of June, 2023. Our weekend of launch Street Fighter 6 fun continues today.
Should I just do it this
Although
way so
today
you can
we
at
are
least see the
breaking
chat?
things up a bit, rather than it being
No one wants to see
constant,
the chat. I
nonstop
mean,
Street
come on.
Fighter 6. Today we're doing some React content over on DSP Reacts, my sister channel. Which is good.
No, because
you know,
it's
I
full
like Street
screen,
Fighter
so-
6. I played it for 2 straight days. It's been a great experience online, playing with a variety of characters. I've used 4 different characters so far, and I'll be using
Nah.
another one later today.
We'll just do this. You don't need to see
But
this
at the
chat.
same time,
They're just a
it's
bunch
good
of
to break
morons.
it up and not be constantly just doing the same thing over and over.
With this
As
fucking...
you know,
This background is so
being a
bad,
variety
too. Like, he
content
has this
creator,
dumbass fucking
I
t-shirt
know
over
that I have
here.
people who likely would not like
He has a
Street Fighter 6
Funko
if
Pop.
They've been away for a couple of days and aren't interested
And
so
really
much in the
bad
game
art.
and
And
want
then
other
just...
stuff.
Mega Man...
So
What's
today,
Mega Man have to do with
reconvene
Street Fighter?
React-style content.
Anyway.
My DSP versus the Internet show. Typically, DSP versus the Internet is held on
And then this
Saturdays.
border
Because of the
is
release of Street Fighter 6, I
trash.
decided to delay it
Like-
a day, and that's going to be today's mainstream after this podcast ends.
You see all these
And then
companies and
tonight,
everything
we go back
now,
to
and they're
Street Fighter
going
6
for
on the
like
late
less is
stream.
more and
Now,
minimalist and
tomorrow,
stuff, right?
We also
And
have
it's just so obtrusive.
variety,
It's just
excuse me,
taking up
it's
so
gonna be
much
Street Fighter 6,
space.
but also the premiere
Like,
of
bro.
Diablo 4, and I'll
Bro.
talk a little bit about that as we get into the schedule. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna play Diablo 4,
So
Phil?
welcome everyone. Now, I have a few important things to talk about. First of all,
Oh,
my
let's hear it.
apologies. I'm late to the stream today for personal reasons.
Personal
Nothing
reasons.
that I can really actively talk about. It has really nothing whatsoever to do with the streams.
I
But
knew
on
it.
this
Nothing I
morning,
can
had to
talk
deal with it
about.
anyway. I have.
I really
Hopefully
wish
it
I
will
could
not bother
tell
me again
you.
today. If it does, that's life, right? Sometimes things happen.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes, you know, it's not good stuff. And
Maybe it
you
is a
gotta deal with
divorce
it,
arc. Maybe
and when
I'm
stuff
wrong.
happens, deal with it, and that's it. You know, I hope you understand.
No,
do
I
my
don't
best
understand,
to
Phil. You gotta explain.
balance everything going on. As you know, I've been talking
Explain
about
to
this
me
for
like I'm
weeks
one
now.
of your
Things have been kinda
dents.
going on behind the scenes that are annoying and frustrating and personal. and they really have nothing to do with the stream. So I don't want to
someone steal your
reveal to you guys
your account again,
personal stuff.
your
It's none of
identity.
business, but it sucks when it affects the business, because then it does become your business that the stream was late.
Your business is
I'm
my
about
business.
half an hour late, I would say, right, to the podcast today. So today's podcast will be a abridged podcast. It will
What
not
was
be
that
as long
like
as
little
the usual show.
head jerk there? Like,
Just so you guys know. But we'll cover some topics. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Street Fighter 6 after yesterday. We have some changes coming
look
to
how
my reaction
shiny
next
his
week that I'd
fucking
like to
hair
tell you
is
about.
too. Like,
All right, and then we'll
it's
probably
just
do
like
some Q&A.
straight
we'll
up
do a shorter
oil
show
right
today.
there. It's like,
Now, I have another very important thing to tell you all.
oh boy.
As of this morning, I've updated my tips link. Okay, so if you're going to
Very important, guys.
live
Very
stream, you're
super
gonna tip me
important.
between the streams, which a lot of people have actually
Tips
been
link,
doing
bro.
recently with Street Fighter 6. Some people have been like tipping overnight or tipping between the streams. I updated the link. Okay, so you need to use this new link, and it'll be showing up in the chat right now. If you use the tips command, the link will pop up and you can use it right away.
No
But
one
the reason I'm really bringing
cares.
this up is not necessarily for people who do it during the live stream, but people who kind of use the link between streams. You know, if you're here for the live stream, you're probably using the tip command anyway, and it works. But I don't want people to be sending.
I want to
the
pause
videos
this
out
to
because
talk,
this
but
happened
I
before
shouldn't
quite a
pause
few
this
times
because
in
it
the
is
past as
live
well.
and
I
everything.
changed
It's
a few
like,
things
oh
around.
yeah, if you are watching this, you're
Restrictions,
probably gonna
and
want to
basically some
tip
people
me.
are like,
So
fine.
just
It'll be
go
months
ahead and
later,
tip me if you're
people trying to
watching
send
this,
me,
because
you
we
know,
all know
a
you're
tip
here to
reference. If
tip
it
me,
doesn't
not
work,
actually
like, well,
watch.
it does,
You
you
can't
gotta use
just
the
watch
updated
for
link.
free or
Alright, so as of
anything
this
though.
morning, we have a new tips link. Please
No
use
one
the new
can.
tips
Oh
link.
my god.
Um,
More
I hope
chilling.
people will. I hope
Didn't
that
you
it's
just
not
get
a situation where
$1,000
everyone's gonna be
yesterday,
messaging me today
dumbass?
and basically saying, "Oh, it doesn't work. Everything's wrong." Like, well, it's because I updated it. Please use the updated link. It's gonna be tough though. It's like whenever I switch anything,
It's
seriously,
gonna be
whenever I
tough.
switch anything at all, it's basically like.
Oh, did he have? Well,
it's
no,
tough
he's
to get
not
the word
even.
out because people get used to doing the same thing
He's
every day.
he's banned
For
from
example,
Streamlabs. He's banned from
1 minute
Stream
man
Elements.
tips every day on
So it's
stream.
not like he
Is
could have gotten
watching every
banned
stream?
from
I
this
actually don't know.
tips thing
Tips every
because
day. Does that
he's
mean
just
gonna
been
know the
using
new
his
link? I don't
normal
know.
PayPal
What
for
about,
it.
a couple of people who've been tipping over
Right.
night, you know, for Street Fighter 6.
Unless
I
he
hope that
somehow
they're
got
watching the
banned from
podcast,
PayPal.
right? The thing is, you know, I don't
But
go
like,
crazy
I mean, that
posting
if he got
everywhere
banned
and
from
all over the
PayPal, that
place,
would explain
because
why
if you
there'd
start
be a
posting
new
up,
link for
"Oh,
tipping.
Tip me here,
but
tip me here. And people are going to be like, oh, why
Is
is Phil
that the
doing this? Why is
emergency?
he asking for money? No, I'm just saying the link changed.
I'm pretty sure
But
you would have told
if
us
I
if
post
that
it
was
up
the
everywhere,
case.
people are going to be like, oh, you see Phil's being greedy again. Like,
Yeah, you are.
so I don't want to cause problems, you know. I just hope that people will use the new link, okay? Okay.
Unless
so
his
that being
PayPal
said,
did
that's
get
out of
banned
the way.
somehow.
Let's go into the podcast for today. First of all,
Let
let
me.
us
Oh my God! Stop
talk
touching your
about,
face.
the status of Street Fighter 6. I've now played Street Fighter 6 for
I'm
2
gonna
straight
quit
days,
it.
and I want to let everyone know what I think, okay?
It's
I still
over,
love the
and
game.
I'm gonna quit
I
it.
think that it's actually, oh really? Darren is saying the link in the stream description is the old link.
Look at his
You could be right. Let me fix
ugly
it.
ass face.
I tried.
Giant
to
nose. I
get
never realized how
around last
fucking
night
big his nose
everywhere,
is, really.
and,
But Jesus. And his hair is just like caked on. If you touched it, it's like
right
one of those
there it is.
like
Thank you, Darren,
solid
for saying it.
plastic kind of feel. Like it would not be soft like normal
I
hair
changed it in the
is.
video
It's just like
descriptions.
full
I
case
changed it
metal.
with
Like
the
at
channel
this point,
information. I changed it with the Nightbox.
like you
name,
might
but
as
I
well
didn't
just
change it in
fucking
the
cut
description
like
of the
buzz
stream.
cut your hair
So I
like you
probably
used
have
to
do
or
that
something at this
for all the
point.
streams for today now.
Instead of
See
just
what I
like
mean?
not washing
It's all
it,
over the
just
place.
caking
I
it
mean,
in
undoubtedly,
grease.
I know what's
Ugh.
going to happen is someone's going to try
Disgusting.
to contribute today and be like, it's not working. So, okay.
You run your hand through Phil's hair, and it's like that one.
Here we are. So
when King Cobra showed his hand from when he was eating that
got
burger,
that,
and
I
it
got
just
that,
coated in grease.
And I guess I'll have to change the other one later because it's not on my screen right now. Okay. All right. So let's talk about Street Fighter 6. I've now played Street Fighter 6
snort,
for
guys.
how many days? 2 straight days.
Not
like,
even gonna
nonstop.
fucking tell us why you're
And
late. Jesus
First of all,
Christ.
still an amazing online experience. I think I've maybe had in the entirety of the 2 days I've played.
See, this is why I like making
matches that
videos. I can
considered
pause it when I
laggy,
want.
and even then, it's not
I
the
can
whole match.
edit it,
It's
so,
maybe,
like,
certain moments in the match.
For if I was
noticed that there
editing, if
some,
this was a video and I was
some
gonna
lag,
edit it, I would have
but for
just
the most
like
part, it's not even
stopped
noticeable.
and waited for him to come back and
some
then started
matches, most
recording.
matches, I've seen none.
And then I could have just
Probably the best
deleted all
online
this
experience I've
previous
ever had
stuff
with
that
a
was
fighting
just
game. I
garbage.
mean that,
But
too. And I hope that
if
this
it's
keeps
live, you
up.
can't.
I hope that
You
this
have less
experience of
control
great
over
online
stuff
play
like
does
that, you know.
continue as I continue to play the game. I've played with 4 characters so far: Blanca, JP, Honda and Lily. Okay, Blanca is interesting, although he does have some special moves and things that he used to have back in the day. He is very different. They changed a lot of his move properties, and especially with things like the Blanca-chan doll that can do setups with electricity. It definitely feels like they were going for something very different with Blanca in this game. I do like the character, but I get the feeling he's more of a gimmick character and has certain setups for moves to work, but I don't necessarily know that he's going to be a character that will be high-level tournament viable, okay? JP, the ultimate keep-away character.
No one
he has
cares.
a ridiculous amount of projectiles and or keep-away moves.
I mean, anyone who would care about this would have already played it themselves by now and would have already known
lure
this,
you
right?
into a sense of security and then boom, punish you for trying to.
And like, no one's relying on Phil over here of all people to no one's relying on Phil to like tell him how to play the game. They're like, you're not a professional fucking fighting game player anymore. You have arguably never were.
Problem is,
look how small his noodle arms are too. Jesus.
You have to be attacking for the bombs to hit you. So if you know the bombs are on you, you can literally stop attacking.
The bombs.
And they won't explode. So the good news is it gets the pressure off of JP. The bad news is you didn't deal any damage to the enemy, and now it's up to you to try to get them back to mid to long range and get back to your zoning game. So it seems to me like it's kind of a mix. Like, he's good if he keeps you mid to long range, but if people are getting up on you, he's gonna have a hard time.
But you're getting up on you.
So we'll see, you know, in the long run how he plays. I do like the character though. E Honda. At first, when I was playing E Honda yesterday, I really liked him. It seemed like they changed him a bit and added a bunch of new abilities, like the ability to combo his 100 hands, because now his 100 hands are a motion, not a button tap, and the ability to.
This is boring. I don't know how people do this.
100 hands and make them combo.
How do people just sit here and listen to him?
You know, amongst a few other new moves, he has a new sumo rush where he walks forward
talk
and does a bunch of slaps similar to what a sumo wrestler would do in real life.
You know what I mean? Like
neat,
restream.
Right? And it seems like the whole idea with Honda.
Because at the very least, when I do it, like I'm looking at clips of like things I want to react to. It's like
no drive meter,
very
kind of abuse you with things like drive impact.
Cultivated.
You see?
But listening to him live, just ramble about boring shit, like holy crap!
Does not have a
and this isn't even his react yet. That's even going to be even worse.
His reversal that you would use would be the overdrive.
I don't have any skip twos either. Like, I'm straight up live right now.
When I was playing with Honda, everyone would rush me down and then just keep throwing me in my face, and I really had no answer for it. If I didn't have a level 1 super, if I had a level 1 super, maybe I would hit them once.
I'm suffering so you don't have to.
Mix it up and not throw me anymore, in which case now they're baiting my super.
And here I was hoping we'd at least get some fucking drama segment or him trying to explain what exactly happened and why he was late or something.
It seems like it's hard to get them off of you.
Now we're just gonna guess. So by him, let me turn this down a little bit because he's not talking about anything important right now. So it's like, by him leaving it open and not wanting to talk about it, he's just opening the door for further speculation. So all of us detractors now are going to be like, well, what do you think it is? Is it going to be the divorce arc coming? Is it going to be this? Is it going to be that? Whereas if he would just actually tell people what actually happened, then at the very least it would eliminate any sort of speculation and rumors being spread or anything like that, right? But he's not doing that. So it's like, yeah, obviously you're going to have a lot of rumors now going all over the place because you're creating the situation. Either it's just say, hey, I'm sorry, I overslept, I'm running a little late, and just come on when you can and just don't say anything. Or tell us what happened, not like this in-between part where it's like, something happened, but I can't really tell you what happened, but something did happen, and that's just going to cause us to speculate and create all these rumors, because we don't know what's going on, so we're trying to figure it out, and you know what I mean? So it's like, why bother doing that?
Horizontal moving thing called Condor Rush. That basically.
Oh my God, he's still talking about it.
So if she does it, she can land next to the opponent, and now she has options. She could do a combo.
We all saw this. We saw you play terribly yesterday.
Her, reversal move. She can do all those right next to her. Okay, which is interesting that she has those options. The thing is, if you don't have the wind charge, she's almost worthless. I mean it. Like, her move properties are terrible without the wind charge. So.
And I don't know anything about, like, I don't really play fighting games, so I don't really have anything to add in that aspect. Because I'm not a big fighting game fan.
Slow without the wind charge. What I found is that
Why is he shaking his head like that all the time? He's like, stay still for 2 seconds.
Throw that she has, which is, you know, it's kind of the same thing as.
I wonder if he still gets like nervous recording and talking on the camera, and that's why he's moving around all the time. Do you think he's like actually like just moving around all this time, even when he's not on camera, or do you think it's just when he's on camera that he moves around all the time? It's like he has ADHD really bad, and he can't stop fucking moving.
Ken used to have in the Street Fighter Alpha.
I don't know.
It's kind of like a vacuum hit.
I don't know if it's just because he's online that he like moves around more than normal,
or
or
it took me over an hour and a half to really even get into a groove with this character, because I went into it thinking, oh, she's
well, that's just because you suck.
Nothing whatsoever like T-Hawk. Everything about her is different. Her
no shit. No one said she was T-Hawk. She's her own character. Why are you assuming she's T-Hawk? Just because she's Native American also? She must be T-Hawk? No, you racist piece of shit.
But my last 7 matches I won. I was in a 7-win streak.
Like if there is 2 black characters and one of them was like, oh, she must be like play just like the other black character, people would call you out on that, wouldn't they?
But overall, in the scheme of things, I don't think.
And then he's shaking his head again. He keeps doing that like head dip thing. It's like,
going to be any kind of high level competitive in Street Fighter 6. I'm just being honest.
I think it's a medical issue. I think maybe it has something to do medically with him, and that's why.
Because it doesn't seem like she has the tools. While other
here, let's actually pause for a second. Fuck it, I'm pausing. We'll create some skip juice because this is useless time right here, right? So. The only real times that he doesn't really tell us what's going on, drama-wise, is when it relates to his health. Have you noticed that? If something happens to Kat, he'll talk about it 100% because it's not related to him. Yeah, like when his car got stolen, he's full-on easily ready to fucking talk about it, right? But when he has something health-related, he always tries to kind of keep that more closer to the chest. He doesn't really talk about it that much. So I'm almost wondering if he had some health issue or something, or has had some, because he's always hinted that he had some sort of like underlying health issue here and there, and he just refuses to talk about it 100%. He just kind of is very vague about it when he does talk about it. So I'm kind of wondering if there's some kind of like health issue that he's been having. And, I mean, we all theorize that he's had some sort of stroke in the past, too, just because of how he slurs his speech sometimes and how his mouth droops and how old he's looking lately. Like, he's 40 years old, but he shouldn't be looking this old, but he does. So I'm wondering, it's like, did, like, something happen medically or something? Because that seems to be the only time that he never actually talks about it, is when something happens, like, medically to him. And then, like, in a month or 2 later from now, he'd be like, yeah, this actually happened to me. It was really fucked up, and it was all the distractors' fault because I was so stressed all the time. Or some bullshit.
Continue the combo. A single Dalcine.
What the fuck was that?
A single Dalcine.
Continue.
1 to 2 Blanca.
This really is a disaster stream. Jesus.
I've only seen a couple Guiles, and that's a little weird because everyone said that Guile was the best character in the beta. So it was a little weird there. You know, but I've seen a
continue. What the fuck, man?
Jury. You know, those characters where essentially you can mash buttons and they get a giant combo. The other character
giant combo.
Renault, however you say her name, and Marissa. It looks like those characters, because they're new characters, people are very popular with them. They want to keep playing the new characters, and they have interesting setups. Like Minot can do a hit string into a feint and then whoop, command throw for giant damage, and the command throws are very powerful with her. Or Marissa, literally, Marissa can hit you with 1 counter hit, 1, and it leads to a ginormous combo that can take off like 50+% of your health. A lot of people are saying it feels like Marissa's hits are not scaled properly. Like,
sorry
she should
about
be
that.
Doing less damage, but she's doing way more damage than she should be. At the same time, I'm thinking maybe the reason they did that is because she is slower and a more lumbering, slow character. So they really want it to be that when you get
edit
that,
my video here.
You know what I mean? I don't know because I
change
Marissa,
the
so I don't really
title.
know that much about her playstyle. I've fought against her a bunch, but I don't recognize the moves because, you know, I haven't used her, so I don't know what the properties are. You see? So, overall, 2 days into Street Fighter 6, still having a great time with it, enjoying the game for sure. Having a good time. I hope that you guys are enjoying it as well. I'm really having a good time.
No, we're not.
Looking forward to more starting tonight on the late stream. We'll try a 5th character, just like we did the other days. We'll try a 5th character. You know, we'll continue on with that, and go from there. And then tomorrow, it's going to be a little different. Let's go through the schedule now. Tomorrow, daytime stream again will be Street Fighter 6. So yes, again I'll be picking another new character tomorrow and using them in Street Fighter 6. Tomorrow night on the late stream, it's the premiere of Diablo 4. All right.
It's
so
the
that's
premiere of Diablo 4.
Rather than it just being Street Fighter, starting Monday night, it is variety. And yes, I would say Diablo 4 is going to be a way more chill stream. If you've ever seen Diablo, it's kind of a top-down RPG style game.
We know what Diablo is, dumbass.
You use that class to go through.
How do people not know what Diablo is?
The class, get loot, get abilities, wash, rinse, repeat. The story is there, but I don't necessarily think the story is the focus for many people when it comes to Diablo.
Actually, the stories are usually pretty good for Diablo, isn't it? Like, I really like the stories when I was playing it.
I really feel that it's going to be a game that people will want to chill and relax and interact with me when I play it.
Interact with me, Droob?
Or other games like that. I think it's going to be like that vibe, you see? And I think that'll work. I think that'll break it up. So instead of me just being hyper-focused on Street Fighter 6 and not really being able to interact and play with you guys, or talk with you guys that much is what I should have said, I think that Diablo will be the opposite. I actually feel like Diablo will be, hey, I'm playing an RPG, but we get to relax, we get to talk while I'm doing the combat. And you guys will probably give me advice on how to play it. I haven't played Diablo since Diablo 3 came out over 10 years ago, so I'm sure everyone will have something to say about Diablo 4.
Did he even play Diablo 3? I don't remember him playing Diablo 3, honestly.
So it'll be good, I think. I think it'll be a good time, all right? So I hope that you guys...
I guess, well, that was a while ago, probably, so no one...
And then Tuesday, same thing. It'll be Street Fighter 6 on the daytime stream and Diablo 4 on the late stream. Now, a couple other things to say
Give us
about the schedule this week. At this point, I'm not sure if I'm even going to do the single-player World Tour mode in Street Fighter 6 as of yet. Why?
But,
because if you haven't noticed, every stream that I do with Street Fighter 6, I play one character. Well, the game has 18 characters, and I've only used 4. Today will be 5. Tomorrow will be 6. I kind of feel like what I'm doing is the right way to approach it.
Oh my god, look at how... He's gonna get pink-eyed just by, like, rubbing his eyes that bad. And who knows... We all know where his fucking hands are all the time. He doesn't even wash his hands afterwards, so he's probably gonna fucking get pink-eye or something.
To be the main focus of the game in any way, shape, or form.
Jeez.
So therefore, why make it the focus? You see what I'm saying? Why start that now? I think that what everyone wants to see is me play this game, learn characters, play it on.
I was gonna say something and I can't fucking remember.
Plays like Yakuza, and I think I will get to it. I absolutely want to play it. It's a nice mode to have, but I think everyone's enjoying what I'm doing right now.
No one's enjoying you in the fucking labs for half the stream trying to learn a fucking character. That's like the labs are meant for like offline, not streaming stuff. So you can actually learn the character without wasting the audience's time. So you can actually go online and play it. And that's what people want to see, is you online playing against other people. Not fucking wasting other people's time.
Right? Just focus on what you're doing. So, hey, unless I get feedback otherwise, I think I'll keep doing what I'm doing. But I promise you I will do World Tour mode at some point. It's just a matter of when, and when makes better sense, right? You know, when you go through World Tour mode and you max out a character there, you get a new outfit. So, it behooves me to eventually do that to try to unlock outfits as well. So, there you go. And that's why, because some people have been asking me, well, where's World Tour mode? He said he was going to do it. That's why I haven't done it yet. Because I'm busy, you know, doing the basic, you know, the expected gameplay of what you would do in a competitive fighter right now. All right? So there you go. Now, outside of that, Zelda. What happened to Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? Well,
You're quitting it?
Because we're doing Street Fighter and now we're doing Diablo. Will it come back? Yes.
No, it's not coming back. Zelda is fucking done, people.
So
he was looking for any excuse possible to quit Zelda, and I almost guarantee he's not going back to fucking Zelda.
Rather than it just being all the same thing, I think that would make sense. And I'll take your feedback. I'll take your, you know, what you want more will help to dictate what I do on stream. So please understand that feedback is key. Let me know exactly what it is that you would like, and we'll go from there. Okay. Now, I have something else important to talk about in regards to React content, okay? So let's do it. Let's talk about React content, shall we? Hold on a second here.
Is
Okay.
he is he banning someone?
I do my weekly show, DSP versus the Internet, once a week. Usually it's on Saturday. This week I pushed it to Sunday, but next week it's going to go back to being on Saturday again. Okay? Now here's the deal. In regards to that.
Look at these cucks, my god.
Okay? And how is it going to be different? Well, next week for the React show, I'm going to select the videos differently. Okay?
Shut the fuck up, Derek.
Deal if you're a channel member on DSP React, you will get to nominate videos for me to watch on the show. That's not going to change. Members nominate all the videos that I watch during the clip show. Okay? But the way I've done it up to now is
thus.
Ultra level members on
he
DSP
loves to pretend he's more educated than he actually is, so he tries to use these big words. But that doesn't really help give the idea that he's smart, because we all know better.
And the standard member submissions are first come, first serve, meaning the earlier you post it up on the community thread for this, the increased chance that we're going to watch that video right away on the show. If you're someone who waited literally all week to post up, and maybe you waited a whole day or two, you're not going to get watched on the show. You're going to be the last video in line. You understand? Now, some people have been upset with that. They're like, listen, I want to be a member. I want to get a chance to get my video on the show, but I can't just sit around and wait for you to post up the community thread. I have a life. When I see the thread is up and I get a chance, I'll go post. But what happens is every week...
that's where you made a mistake, Droob. I should be your entire life.
So because of that, admittedly, some people have been upset. They're like, why am I going to continue to be a member on the channel when literally every single week... Oh,
is he losing members over there?
And I never get my video watched. It's not fair. I feel like I'm wasting my money.
You are.
So I'm not gonna.
If you're being a member to Phil, you're wasting your money.
I've heard a few people say that over the last month, and I have noticed a dip in memberships on DSP Reacts, and I'm sorry for that. What that means is that I need to listen to your feedback, and I need to try something different. Okay? So today we're gonna try something different. All right? Here's what we're gonna do today. Today, the first thing we're gonna do is I'm going to watch the Ultra member submissions. Okay? Those are the first things in the playlist. Now I already. Well, today, actually, let me take this back. Today we're doing it normally, all right? We're going to do Ultra member submissions first, and then we're going to watch members first come, first serve order. Today's session will not be...
Sorry. What I don't understand is, like, when you watch someone react to stuff, right? It's usually, like, some kind of genre of some sort. Hold on one second, sorry. Usually when you watch someone react to something, it has some sort of genre. Either it's someone reacting to ghost videos or paranormal clips or something like that. That's the kind of stuff I like to watch people react to. Not so much... It's not so much like you care about the person reacting to it, but you like watching the compilation clips and maybe seeing someone's take on it, but you're not caring that much about it. Or... Jeez, sorry. Or you're watching someone react to, like, a lol cow, which is the main thing I watch, is other people reacting to dumbasses like him, or like Foodie Booty or Amberlyn Reed. Like, all these different lol cows, and you're watching different people react to them because everyone brings their own takes, their own ideals, their own, like, spins on different things like that, right? Like, so those are the two types of reacts that, like, I think kind of exist out there. And then you got, like, in order for, like, the problem is the type of react that he's doing is useless, though, because he is reacting to random shit. There's no genre, there's no theme, it's all random stuff, right? And when you do that, you're kind of banking on the fact that people really care about your opinion on stuff, right? Because let's be honest, like, the people that do follow and watch me, they don't really care about my opinions on stuff. They care about... Well, let me rephrase that. If I was to stop watching Phil and react to random shit, no one's gonna give a shit. Like, but because I'm reacting to Phil and everyone likes to see like new fresh takes on him, different opinions and stuff like that in terms of the bullshit that he does, people like to watch that, right? But if I tried to do what he's doing, I wouldn't have anyone. Because no one cares what my opinion is on random shit. The same goes with him. He is a nobody online. So the only people that care about his opinion on stupid ass random clips on YouTube are his dumbass dents. And that's why his channel, his React channel is failing so bad. Because no one really cares about his book report video reviews on different movies or TV shows. No one really cares about his React content, different React stuff or anything like that. So no one really cares about any of that except for his few very small people. That's why his channel is stagnant and not going to grow. And arguably the same could be said about his gameplay stuff too, because he's just so bad at playing games. He's not entertaining. He's not a big personality. So no one's really gonna care what his take is on anything because like he's not some big massive YouTuber.
Now let me take a look at the actual time of it.
So no one really cares about his stuff. I'm sorry, I'm trying to eat breakfast over here, so I apologize for any noise that's caused by that. Like I said, disaster stream.
It is Thursday. Okay, 12 p.m. Pacific time. All right? So essentially what I will do is I will do an abridged stream of the Level 1 podcast before this starts. All right? An abridged version. It's not going to be a lengthy Level 1 podcast. In fact, likely what it'll be is I'll start around the usual time, but then it'll just be like a 45-minute show. We'll end early, and then we're all going to move over to DSP React, and on the React channel is where I'm going to do the live react to Summer Games Fest, okay? Now, we don't know how long Summer Games Fest is. What we know is that there's going to be 40 different companies. 40.
Wait, an abridged version of his podcast is 45 minutes? Really?
Huge announcements, supposedly,
what
from
the
all
fuck?
these different companies. You know,
no one cares about what you talk about in your podcast. Because all he does is go over his schedule all the time and whatever's in the news, and that's really it.
It's going to be big.
That's not real podcast, though.
Informative event. So yes, absolutely, I'll be live.
I mean, I'm only doing this because, like, to test out my stream and because I thought that
12 p.m. Pacific time.
He might have drama, but that didn't happen. Because I was wondering what happened, why he was late. But he won't fucking tell us that.
Will I do anything after that? Typically, as you know, my first streams run until 4 p.m. Pacific time. Perhaps what I will do is, as we're watching the show, take notes, and then after the show ends, let's say the show is a 2-hour show and it ends around 2:30 p.m. I'll probably take a break and then come back and do like an hour where I just interact with you guys and we talk. I'll do a summary of what I liked, what I didn't like, you know, and we can have a live discussion about the whole thing. I don't necessarily think it's going to make sense to try to cram in gameplay on that stream, all right? Now, since that's the day stream that day, it might mean that that night I play Street Fighter 6 rather than Diablo, you see? Now, the next digital event that's happening, you find this one too, is the Xbox Games Showcase. Okay,
like, and that's another thing. It's like, we all know Phil has the worst takes on video games. The worst takes.
So that is
whatever his opinion is, the opposite is usually true. So if he loves a game, the game's gonna suck. If he hates a game, the game's pretty good. So I feel bad, in a way, for some of the people who actually put value on his opinions and will then skip a game because Phil doesn't like it. So, like, if there's a really good game and Phil doesn't like it, which is usually the usual for him, they won't actually bother playing it and miss out on a good game just because dumbass over here doesn't like it.
I gotta start early, and that means no podcast that day.
And that's usually how it goes with him, because he always has the worst takes on games. It's really bad.
And then I'll chill with you guys for a little bit, and then we'll just do the live react. Here's the thing: this Xbox Game Showcase is interesting because not only is it going to focus
I'm caught
on
up,
games
right?
that are
Yeah,
exclusively,
Jesus.
under the Xbox
This is
umbrella,
not
but
the
then supposedly it's
thing.
going to have a giant expose on Starfield. So not
Like,
only
at
will
least
there be
with
a lot
when other
of,
people like restream that I've
indie
noticed,
game, you know,
they
we're not
would
gonna
like
individual games to talk
have
about
someone
under
else
the
to talk
Xbox
over,
Studios, but
talk
then
to,
you know, Starfield,
or
the last
they'll
time we
play a
saw it,
game in the
looked very
background. I don't really
underwhelming
have
and very
any kind of
disappointing,
capture
quite frankly,
device
to
to
me.
play any
I
sort of
thought it kind of
game.
looked like a combination of
Plus, I gotta
Fallout and
learn
No
how to do
Man's Sky,
scenes
and I didn't
still.
think it looked
So,
very good
like,
at all.
I
thought
think
that
my
it was
next thing will
actually
be like try to
quite
have
underwhelming. And
his
this is supposed to be a
chat
giant
over
new
here
game, right?
and like
That's supposed to get
maybe
you kind of
some,
excited
I don't know,
for games on Xbox. The new
the
Bethesda
other
IP
chat over
that's been
here
hyped
on the
for
screen
years and
too, or
years.
something
So
like you always see.
this is
I
kind
don't
of their
know,
make or
something
break
like that.
moment. It's their chance to present something that's going to be something people want to play, and isn't just, oh, it looks like a knockoff of other games. Right?
Well,
And the
that's
swing
not
is
going to
good.
happen
I'm
with
really, really
Xbox, Phil.
hoping
Sorry, I
the
hate to
game
break
gets
it
much
to you,
better
but
now than it
Xbox
did
doesn't really have any
before.
good
I thought that it
IPs
did not look good. But we're gonna see. So what I'm gonna do
until
is basically what I
Elder
just said
Scrolls 6
for
comes
December
out.
Games
But
Fest is
until
gonna be
that
the same
comes
thing
out,
as Sunday, where it's gonna be on DSP Reacts. It's not gonna be on DSP Gaming. I'm gonna do the live stream there. We're gonna live react to the entire event. All right, and then after the fact, likely we'll have like a decompression recap reactions session where I'll talk about everything we saw and what I liked and what I didn't like. Now here's the thing: if it really does start at 10 a.m., all right, and let's say it runs, I don't know, 2 hours. Let's say they do an hour where they talk about Xbox games, and there's a whole, or maybe an hour and a half about Xbox games and 30 minutes on Starfield, right? So let's say it stops around 12 to 1 p.m. Then likely what I would do is, again, take a break, come back, and what I might do, I might actually do a formal level 1 podcast. The entire podcast would be talking about the Xbox event, okay? I don't know. Or you know, because I was thinking, if I do a podcast, what's it going to be about? But then again, maybe I should just skip the podcast for that day. It seems to me like these events are going to kind of throw a monkey wrench into my schedule. That my schedule for these days is not going to be normal. You know what I'm saying?
oh my gosh. Okay, so I gotta bring this up, right? Apparently, according to him, his stupid podcast doesn't matter anyway, because without any, like, he was in a panic before with a copyright strike, and he just, like, without any second thought or anything to it, deleted, like, the majority of his past podcasts anyway, right? How many podcasts did he delete? Over like 100 or something, if not more, different podcasts, right? So, like, obviously it's not that big a deal to him, but he's so autistically hung up on his own schedule that he creates. And I'm like, you create your own schedule. You can skip a single day for a podcast and no one's gonna complain. Like, your dents are gonna go ahead with anything you fucking do anyway. So why are you so hung up on your own fucking schedule? I don't get that. It's like, it's super autistic in that aspect, I guess. And I'm not using that as an insult. I'm just saying that's a descriptor of like how hung up he is on it, you know? And it's just really weird how he's acting like his schedule is like something like his boss has set up for him, and he'll be fired if he doesn't adhere to it at all times, when really he's the one who created it though. So it's like, you know, it's really bizarre the way he treats it. Like, you'll be okay if you skip a fucking podcast one day. No one's gonna care.
I don't know how it could be. So that's what I'm thinking anyway, is so Thursday, you know, my stream will start the normal time, having a bridge level 1 podcast. Then we'll jump over to DSP Reacts to react live to Summer Games Fest, okay? And then the late stream will probably be Street Fighter 6. Friday.
Oh, did I fuck it up?
Or won't know because they're not going to watch this podcast. The thing is, I don't want to post it up publicly everywhere because people are going to be like, oh, Phil's asking for tips. Like, no, I just wanted to let you know there's a new link. But undoubtedly, whenever I do something like that, people spin it to something negative. So I'm trying to spread the word on every stream I'm doing moving forward. There's a new tips link. Please use the new link. Okay? Okay. there's really no game news to talk about right now. Okay, but what I'd like to do is, you know, do a couple. There's only one. Well, there's a couple shout outs to do. All right, I'll do a few shout outs, and then essentially we're just gonna do Q&A, and shout outs if anyone contributes, and then we're gonna get set up for the React show. Okay? Sound good? All right, but before we do that, if you can give me 1 second, I just need to step out for 1 second. I'll be right back, and then we'll continue on. Thanks.
Wait,
Right
what?
back.
What? Phil! Phil, come back! So not only is he fucking late to his own podcast, now he's like, I'll be right back. Doesn't give any reason to why he's going to be right back and leaving. So maybe there is some validity in some issues he and Kat is having behind the scenes, because maybe Kat's leaving for work or something, and he's like, oh, I gotta say something to her before she comes back, or before she goes to work or something. So, and he just leaves it. He leaves an empty chair, no music, no ads or anything. Phil, I know better than this, and this is my first test stream, and I know you can't do this shit. I'm not gonna just leave. Oh shit. What is going on? There's some...
Okay. I'm back. All right. Let's do some
What?
shout outs. So first of all...
Oh my god,
there are
now
a
it's
couple
fucking
overnight
shout outs.
tips, okay? Now, again, this is one of the reasons why I'm a little concerned is there have actually been actively people who've been tipping overnight while I've been playing Street Fighter 6, and now there's a new tips link. Hopefully they'll use the new tips link and not be confused like what's going on here, okay? But I have 2 overnight tips to shout out. We start off today with a $10 tip from an anonymous tipper who says, awesome coverage is always my friend. So this is someone who was actually talking about my coverage of Street Fighter 6 last night. They really enjoyed it. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you for the anonymous $10 tip. You know, last night I got my butt handed to me with Lily, because her build is so very different than other characters and plays nothing like T-Hawk, so I'm expecting one thing, and she played completely differently. Like I said, by the end of the stream, I was on a freaking 7-win streak. And I was like, man, I hope I can keep this up, and then I ran out of time. I was like, oh, man, I would have been able to probably get my wins back up, because I lost more than I won with Lily. I did. I lost more than I won, because the whole first, like, 10, 15 matches, I just lose. I kind of got into a rhythm.
Jesus,
And I started
Phil,
doing much better, but it
this
took
is
so long to
tedious.
get into that rhythm that I had already gotten so many, losses that I couldn't really come back from it.
I don't know if
It
this
is what it
whole
is. It's
streaming
not
thing
me.
is kind of for
I just
me
got
or
to
not,
do a
unless
stream where I do a
unless there's
variety of
something
characters.
big
So
going
I'll
on.
Street Fighter 6,
Like,
maybe have a second attempt at Lily. We'll see.
I don't know.
Okay. I also received a $30 tip.
Unless I have someone to talk to along
Game
with,
Tracker.
or
All right.
if there's
now,
some big drama thing
this
going
is a
on,
$30 tip.
or
Why? 'Cause this is
like
not a tip
another
related to
thing
Street
like the
Fighter.
interview
So
happens
if you wanna
again
do
or
your full
something.
$30 tip animation. There you go, Game Tracker. Let's get you on the leaderboard. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Good. So, what does Game Tracker have to say today? He says, you know, with all the fighting game content, excuse me. A little bit of frog in my throat. With all the fighting game content on your React show last week, it would be reasonable for a viewer to assume that I submitted one of those videos, but no. My submission last week was that one called They're Made Out of Meat. I gotta say, I'm pleased.
No
to watch
one
the whole thing. It's a
cares who
favorite of
submitted
mine.
what.
The acting is flawless, and the writing in the
Oh
is this
my
perfect
gosh.
combination of absurd and poignant. FYI, that video was a recent higher quality upload. The original version is much older and now has over 1 million views.
I don't know if
My
I can
submission
even
this
make
week
it
is
through
fighting
his
content from
podcast.
Ancient archives. Cool.
And this is like a supposedly a shorter
All right,
podcast.
excellent.
How does Shinko do
Thank
this?
you very much to Game Tracker. You know, I do like variety.
Maybe that's why he
React show.
stopped covering
Definitely
doing the
have some
podcast thing, because
variety,
this is
right?
just
Like, having
tedious.
something not
I
expected.
know in podcast you get like a decent amount of like,
So, thank you.
sometimes you'll be lucky and get
Thank you for
like a
the
good
tip.
gold mine of
Thank you for
salt or
the
whatever,
content I do
but
for
this
you.
is
Thank you so
just
much for that, Game
nothing.
Tracker. Okay.
Nothing
On
interesting.
the
He's not
YouTube side
giving
of
us
things, we have
any
one super chat so far
information on
today
why he was
from
late.
N.
He's
He
just
says, "What are
talking
your
about his
thoughts on
fucking
Kickboxing versus
schedule.
Use One?" So
On the
many people
React.
probably have no idea what that means.
I'm probably at this rate. I'm not even gonna do is react at all.
So allow me to explain. Okay. When you're playing a fighting game, you have choices.
Oh my god.
Use a standard game controller for your console.
Oh, let me show you my game controller.
Okay. You can use a competitive fighting.
Let's see who else is streaming right now. Anyway, Agent Proper's online doing it. Big ups Agent Proper. I haven't seen him in a while. Detractorism. Dark Dave Mirrors. Detractor Beam's still on.
Competitive controller, you're going to be using a joystick.
Raw Phil.
But there is a third control type. For those who don't know, it is called a hitbox, and this has become way more
Random Perry.
in the last 3 to 4 years in the competitive fighting game circles. So what is a hitbox? Okay, so imagine this, but instead of a joystick and buttons, you have 2 sets of buttons. And this has become way more prominent in the last 3 to 4 years in the competitive fighting game circles.
Why
So
did
what is a
people give him
hitbox?
money to ask him questions? Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Stop it.
At least this is more entertaining. Maybe we'll just watch her some more.
Joystick and buttons, you have 2 sets of buttons.
Buttons.
Dun dun
What do you mean by
dun.
that, Phil? Well,
What do you mean by that?
All the inputs of the joystick.
We've all seen an
Four
arcade
buttons.
cabinet before with fucking buttons
That's essentially what a hitbox
for the
is.
directions.
Okay?
You
So you have
asshole.
your 6 attack buttons, but you also have like 4 buttons here.
You could,
you can then use your
Decepticon.
hand,
That's another
press,
thing. You could.
and move your character around. Well, how does that work? Well, one button is
Well,
up,
how
one
did that
button is
work?
down, one button is left, and one
No
button is right.
fucking way.
Okay?
No
You might
way.
say, well, why would you want to do that? Why
Uh-uh.
wouldn't you want to use a joystick?
I didn't
Okay?
know.
Well, what's been found is that pushing a button typically is a faster reaction and will result in a faster move. Takes a little bit longer. So just by default,
do
it seems
buttons.
like you'll get
No.
faster reactions if you're using
There's
this style of
that.
controller. But the other thing,
Yeah,
that a lot of people
you
have
can do that,
really
Straight Fox.
benefited from
There's
using
no
a
information. He
hitbox
sucks
style
ass.
Controller is
Hitbox style,
something
guys.
that used to be done with joysticks to some extent, but with a hitbox, it's basically doing charge moves in a different way.
Look at his
What
head
do I mean
wiggle.
by that? What's a charge move? One Street Fighter and other fighting games. There are moves
Big up
where you'll have
splat.
to hold one direction, so let's say you're holding
Did I
backwards.
say that right? Did I do it right?
For a couple
I
of
hope I
seconds,
did.
maybe 1 or 2 seconds. Then you press forward and a button together.
What is this, like fucking teaching Dents how to fucking play a fighting game? Really? Like, most people know how to play a fighting game or like a video game at all? Like, Jesus Christ, Phil.
Use your thumb.
How do you do that? How do you actually play a
Okay,
game?
So the controversy is holding
can
up
either only
plus
be holding
down at
back
the same
or
time,
forward.
or both directions.
It's
Does
hitbox.
that?
You can hold multiple directions.
Oh,
together
here he
at
goes. Here he
once.
goes. Okay.
So for
All right.
example, you can be holding down
Are
the
you
back
beholden
and forward all at the
to,
same time if
holding?
you hold down
No?
3 buttons. Okay?
Okay.
How would you do that with a joystick? How
Oh,
with this
yeah.
joystick are you going to hold back, down, and forward together?
Nobody cares. No one cares.
You can't.
That's the thing.
You can only have
No
the
one
joystick
cares.
touch one direction at a time.
You don't. No one
With
cares.
a hitbox, you can now
No
hold down
one
multiple
cares.
directions at once. So what people have found
Yeah, exactly. Teach me
is
how
that
not to
essentially
play.
for charged characters,
Oh,
hitbox
okay.
controllers can be
Enable us to
incredibly
try.
effective
Okay. All right.
and even give what some would deem an unfair advantage. Because was it intended?
Is that going to be your
that you
next
should at
loaded
all times be
excuse the
holding
next
every
time you lose?
direction? No, it wasn't. That was never intended in Street Fighter. It was always assumed when Street Fighter was designed that you were using a joystick style controller.
Arcade stick.
You
See,
could
that's
only
what I
hold
was
one direction
thinking.
at a
Like,
time.
why don't you just
But if
use
you're holding
your
more than one direction, think of it
fucking
this way.
controller?
What if you're
Like,
always
come
holding
on.
back and down, right? So you do a
Why do you
sonic
have
boom,
to do
which is
that with your
back and
finger?
all buttons rather than a joystick has given a huge advantage to people using it. So what ended up happening was there's been new rules that have been kind of
New
like drawn up and used
rules.
in competitive
Oh my
fighting
God,
circles
no one
to say you can only use
cares.
hitboxes to some extent. And certain games actually have started to institute changes, basically saying
Because arcade sticks are out of date.
I
Only
guess
like
there's rule
losers
sets and
fucking
it
use
depends
them.
how much you can or can't use.
Only
and how it
tryhard
works.
scrubs fucking use them. So like most common people
Personally,
that
I've
are
never
playing the
owned a box
game
nor
are
played
mostly using normal controllers,
Would I
Phil.
like
They're
it?
not
I don't
using
know.
it.
Maybe I would, Maybe
So just
it's
fucking
easier
use a
and
normal
nicer to hold
controller,
the buttons
dummy.
And tap them rather than move a joystick. I can tell you this. I've played with Balrog. And Balrog...
What if, like, he actually starts using a normal controller and he's actually really fucking good at the game? Like, the whole thing holding him back from fighting games wasn't him just being bad at the fighting game. It was the control sticks, and he actually plays with a normal controller and he's like wrecking everyone. How fucking funny would that be?
Turbo
Just starts wrecking face with fucking
and then release the
controller.
Special move. So I've done gameplay style
like
that
he's
before.
purposely handicapping
maybe
himself
it
or
wouldn't be
something.
that big of a deal for me to adapt to a hitbox controller. At the same time, I don't know if I would like it. I've never tried it. It would definitely feel like a learning curve where you have to kind of adapt to doing it differently. I've literally always had a joystick in my left hand, or in recent times.
Oh, I'm sure he's had a joystick in his
fighting
left
games like
hand.
Mortal Kombat, I've used the gamepad. In fact, in the 1990s, there were no good home joysticks at all. So when I play games like Street Fighter 2, right here,
Oh my
when I played Street Fighter 2 on my SNES, there was a joystick. I bought it. It was terrible. The joystick was trash, and it controlled horribly. So I ended up just using my standard SNES pad to play this. And back in the day, the SNES pad was pretty sufficient. You could get your special moves, you could get everything, but obviously, you know, you want something better than that for tournament play.
Oh,
And,
well, you're not
so
doing tournaments anymore, though, Phil. You are not a professional fighting game player anymore, so it doesn't fucking matter if you use a joystick or not. Because guess what? No one remembers you from the fighting game community. They all, if they do, they all fucking hate your guts. You're not welcome back, and no one cares. So guess what? You're not a professional anymore. You can use a normal.
I prefer to play on a joystick because I grew up in arcades playing these games competitively in arcades.
No one cares about that either.
2000s, these games were played on arcade machines. So that's what I've been used to, and that's why I prefer an arcade-style joystick.
Ugh.
But I get the feeling more and more people are going to change. People are going to want to play on pad, and people are going to want to maybe start using a hitbox-style controller for a little bit of a different control feel, right? So there you have it. That's it. Now, so what's my overall opinion on hitboxes? I'm not against them, but at the same time, I don't think that someone should have
are
an
not
unfair advantage
correct.
just because they're using a controller
They're
style.
not correct
You know
for
what I mean?
spikes.
So I guess ultimately it would be dependent on, you know, a tournament itself. If a tournament just says, "Hey, anything goes, use any controller," obviously you're gonna have cheaters. You're gonna have people who are like mapping things to each button. You know what I mean? Then,
Oh no,
well,
that'll be
not everything
terrible.
goes. You should only use certain kinds of controllers within certain confines, certain rule sets. That's kind of where we're at right now. You can use your own controller, but they're limiting the use of things like hitbox controllers and stuff, so you're not getting an unfair advantage, right? So there you go.
This is just another.
And,
Sorry, hold on.
So there you go. And yeah, we'll see what happens moving forward. But I think that hitbox controllers are interesting. I think people are going to have different takes on hitbox controllers over time, for sure. And we'll have to see.
So this is just another preloaded excuse that he's doing. Another reason why he's losing is because they must be using this preloaded controller or whatever. When in reality, it's just he sucks. It's just a preloaded excuse.
You understand? So because of that, we don't know what's going to happen. We may have people who are playing competitively pulling off stuff that we never even intended should be in these games. Okay?
No, he's just making an excuse on why he sucks.
See what happens moving forward. All right. It looks like a couple tips have come in, and I'd like to shout these out, but hold on a second, because what I think I want to do, if you give me a second here. Hold on.
Oh, we're almost close to a gunner class. Is Tom Droob?
I of course forgot.
Decepticon just sent me a link. Okay. I'm very concerned. It says r/KingCobraJFS completely lost Puff. He lost Puff. This fucker lost Puff. Oh my god.
Do this.
Oh no. I don't know. How? I don't know. Here, I'll post the link. Alright. It's for Reddit. I don't know. Wait. Okay, hold on. Wait. It's a Reddit link. So, here. How did he lose Puff? How do you do
Sorry that I
that,
didn't
man.
have this all set up. I thought I did, and I realized I
know.
screwed it up. I didn't have
Maybe
it
he'll
all set up.
fucking. Oh wait, I can't. God damn it. Wait, did it go through? Did it do it? Yep, it did. Okay, good. I thought it was too long. Right, I kind of want to.
I don't know what to do. Should I just quit?
Phil's boring right now, so we're gonna.
He is
pause
pretty
this
fucking
bullshit.
boring. Oh, I'll just watch it on hers then.
I'll find Puff after the video. He's just doing his thing.
Oh, did I get baited? I thought he lost it.
Oh.
The dragon loves to run around the apartment and play hide
Oh,
and
so it's not
seek. It's
dead.
like a
He
game
just
for him,
he
you
just
know.
escaped his
It's like
thing.
a game for him, guys.
And I know I'll find him because he couldn't have gotten far.
Okay,
I'm
he's
not
lost.
worried
He lost
about
it in the
that.
house. I
But
thought.
Puff is going
Oh,
to
I
advertise.
see.
He lost his fucking bearded dragon. Oh my. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh well, I'll find it. Oh, that's beer. Okay. All right, that was a fun detour. Let's go.
Okay, here we go.
I know it sucks, man.
Sorry about that.
Puppers. I got baited, man. No, it's a bearded dragon. He got a bearded dragon. Puff got lost in his apartment. I was.
What
baited
is he
into thinking
doing?
Puff
Is he
gone?
So,
Damn it!
What is he looking at right now? Oh, I accidentally muted it. Hold on.
something of interest that they would want to convey to the gamer audience, but it's weird because if there were E3, typically this would be when Nintendo would put out an event. But I guess there's no E3, so maybe, you know, I don't know. I would like Nintendo to come out and say, hey, here's a bunch of new games and things to announce. If they have nothing to announce, maybe they just got nothing going for this year. I don't know what else to say. Zelda was their big one, right? I know we have Pikmin 4 over the summer coming out, right? So there you go. I received another $1 tip. And it's basically a troll. Didn't you once call React content the lowest form of content? What I said was that typical React content, which I deemed was basically watching someone else's content, whether it was a live broadcast of a game show, whether it was someone else's video or whatever, literally just watching it back and making funny faces and every once in a while kind of chiming in. I did feel like that was a low form of content.
So he doesn't
Absolutely,
make funny faces and
Right.
watch existing
Now,
content.
You guys over the years broke me down and said, Phil, we want you to do React content. Understand,
No one
this is
said
something
this.
that everyone
No
does.
one fucking said
This is
that.
something that we feel has added value.
No
for
one
you
said
and
that.
your business, and we want you to have this content. You understand? We like it. And I said, well, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it different than everyone else. I'm not just going to
You don't do it different.
on someone's video. I'm not just going to press play on a trailer and go, ah, boo, ah, oh, and make silly faces and scream. Oh my God, it's a Dragon Ball trailer. Oh! And all it is showing Goku just posing like this going, ha. It's like, and you're screaming, oh! Because you're overacting to basically get a reaction, right? I don't do that crap, and you guys know that. When you watch my React content, it's very different. I want to make sure that...
Ah, you fucking asshole. Shut the fuck up. The videos. I don't make silly videos. I don't make silly faces on my React content. All these dumbass, goofy ass fucking faces that he has on the thumbnails, which are trash, by the way. All these goofy ass fucking faces. No, he doesn't make funny faces. No, of course not. Oops, wrong one. Of course he doesn't do that.
Luck on it. It's me actually adding so much content.
You're not. You're not at
transformative work.
Bro. You're not adding fucking shit to this content. No one cares about your content or your... All his dumbass takes take you back to himself. He always makes everything he reacts to somehow related back to himself again. And no one cares about that fucking content, Phil. You're not the end-all be-all of everything. You're not related to everything. But every fucking time he reacts to anything, he's like, oh yeah, this reminds me of the time when I was 5 years old. I'm like, no one cares. It's not actual fucking react content, dumbass.
And then they'll just take a bunch
That's
of
not how you're supposed to deal with it.
Let's just watch it. We watch it and he's talking over. Okay, great. Oh, by the way, thanks for all these donations and things you just sent me, right? For what? You talked over someone's video? That's stupid.
That's what you do. Is that not what you do?
For me, I'm trying to do it very differently. As you see,
you're not doing it
differently.
differently.
It's a very different style of channel.
No, it's not.
Just me doing that. There's other content on that channel with the tier maker ranking.
The delusion of this man. So you moved your fucking food eating videos to the React channel. Wow. And don't even get me started about your boring ass tier maker stuff, because that is so fucking boring. Again, this is all hinging and relying. Hold on. Sorry, I just had a can of soda and I'm really gassy right now. I'm sorry about that. Like, all his entire React channel is banking on the fact that we care about his opinion on everything, right? So you got the tier maker, which again is his opinion on everything. You got his actual React content, which is his opinion on random fucking videos. And then you got the food eating videos, which is his reaction or his take on different random food. And like, no one cares how you think or what you think about different food or different content, Phil. Like, really, the only ones who really care about your reactions to these are your dents, and that's it. No, you have nothing to offer random people that aren't in your audience already. So it's like, it's all superfluous anyway. You could just add it to your normal fucking DSP gaming account. Because it's all bullshit anyway. And you really think you're going to sit here and coast and steer away from video gaming and stuff on this, on your React content? You really think that's good enough to carry you away from video gaming and to bank on it solely? It's not. It's the same shit everyone else does. You're literally just making funny faces and talking about how blank, whatever the hell you're watching relates to you somehow. And because you're a fucking narcissist, because you think everything revolves around you when it doesn't. And it's so annoying. And like any normal person that comes across you is going to find it extremely annoying and pass it right by. That's why no one is going to care about it, Phil.
Notable. It's going to be basically the history, or excuse me, a preview of
Sorry,
what
I'm
we're
just
get to see from Microsoft. We all
really
want to
frustrated because we had nothing to talk about this whole fucking stream.
So
and then he finally
that's
just
why I'm willing to do it.
keeps
but I'm not saying
fucking
that 10 a.m. is super early. You're ridiculous. I mean, I used to have office jobs where I had to get up at 5 a.m. And then I had to get up, get ready for work, get breakfast, drive to work on the highway for an hour every day to get there. You know, just to be there for like 9:30 a.m. and work my 8-hour shift and then come home. You know, I've been through that grind. No, 10 a.m. is not early. It's early.
You still slacked off in your job, though.
It's a silly thing to say. Okay, shout out to Cyber Skelly, who became a channel member. Thank you very much to Cyber Skelly for the membership. I appreciate that very much. Okay, I think that covers everything. I think so. Cool.
I can feel my soul being sucked out of my body right now.
Time. If anyone wants
this is draining, man. I don't know how you guys do this.
Q&A before we get set up for the React show.
Oh my god!
This is a shorter podcast today.
Q&A, Phil. Q&A. Are you fucking serious? After you were late for like 20 minutes to your own damn show. I'm sorry if that hurt your ears. I really am. But like,
JTV says, "Hey, I'm not able to be here as much."
You see what I'm talking about? Like, where do I start? Where do I start with this moron? So, he is so deluded and so narcissistic, right? He thinks that all his fans really give a shit about every single thing under the sun on terms of like what he thinks about this, what he thinks about that. Oh, react to this. I want to see your reaction to this. I want to see your reaction to this. Hey Phil, what is your favorite game of this? What's your favorite game of that? Tell me, right? And to be fair, most of his fans are so fucking dented and brainwashed by him, they were kind of like, what's the right word? Conditioned to be like that from him, right? So they care for some reason about what he thinks, but no one else does, right? So he makes every fucking little thing about him. He makes them so dependent on him, right? And then he treats them like utter shit. So he doesn't care. He's late to his own stream by like, what was it, like 40 minutes, 20 minutes, right? And then on top of that, like, he's doing everything he possibly can to not, I would say gameplay, but this isn't even a gameplay today. This is his react thing. So instead of just ending his pre-stream early and actually getting to the react content, which is what he was supposed to do today, he's gonna fucking do more Q&A bullshit, when really ain't that the whole point of the react stuff, is just to see how he reacts to different things, which again is fucking stupid, but like ain't that kind of the point of that anyway? It's like he doesn't give a shit. He just loves wasting his audience's time on this. And I'm sorry, this is like such a fucking disaster of a stream today because there's nothing going on. Like, we didn't get to know why he was late. He's like hiding that because it probably is related to his health. And then on top of that, he's just talking about bullshit, boring nonsense the whole time and making preloaded excuses for why he's losing on Street Fighter. And then on top of that, like, now he's fucking gonna do a Q&A instead of just like ending it early and actually getting started on the content he's supposed to do today. To like for his audience because he was late or anything. But no, he doesn't give a shit. He's gonna keep postponing and taking up as much time as he can. And it's just so annoying because it's like he doesn't care, obviously. And big ups to everyone who can actually sit through an actual like one any big ups to every single restreamer out there, because this is tedious. This is hard. Okay, I don't know how you guys do this every fucking day sometimes, because it is so boring. I don't think I have what it takes to actually stream or restream his stuff anyway. Like, maybe in the future, like, I'll stream instead of a video, but I'll be reacting to specific clips of his, like, things I want to still talk about that I would normally make into a video anyway, but I'll do it as a stream instead. Maybe I'll do something like that, but I don't think I can I'm not gonna be like restreaming like normal. I can't do that. This is just tedious. It's soul sucking. Like I think maybe he like purposely makes his stream so fucking boring just so like people are less willing to watch and restream, just so people make less content on him, because they just like it's so defeatist in that aspect. So it's like, I don't really know, but this is just awful. I'm probably gonna be done in a little bit, but let's give it a little bit longer, and then I'll probably be done, because this is just awful.
There's one that I look at like, oh, what is this? This looks kind of questionable.
And usually, at least with other like every once in a while, there'll be like a pre-stream or whatever, like a podcast, whatever you fucking want to call this, where he actually like someone does bait him and give us some good salt or whatever, or some gold dust or whatever you want to call it. But this is just nothing.
What kind of content that I'm putting out, I want to make sure it's not something, you know, ridiculously adult oriented or overly violent, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be careful on YouTube. So I'll sometimes have to screen something, but usually I don't. Usually when I'm watching stuff on the React Show, it's the first genuine time I've seen it. It's just the title of the video that I've seen previously. So. Ooh, a Vietnamese banh mi sandwich, Derek. What kind of protein are you having?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Derek.
It was very weird. And I felt like I should have got a different meat on it. I didn't think that the tuna was representative of what the banh mi should have been. Lost Boys, I know you're joking. No, this channel is not a cult. That's absolutely ridiculous.
It is a cult. 100%.
If it were a cult, I would absolutely demand an initiation fee, and I don't do that. My content is free, so there you go.
You fucking do, though. You highly brainwash and insist that people help you as soon as possible. Like, as much as possible. Like, and he even said before, what did he fucking say? It was like, well, if you're watching my stuff, you're gonna want to know where the tips link is and all this other bullshit. It's heavily implied that he expects these people to actually pay him money.
Like Scientology, right? Right, of course. Ham? Your banh mi has ham? That sounds good. Canadian Kirk says he's having veal. What is veal escalope? I don't know what that is. What's an escalope? Okay.
Mango ice cream.
Don't call Scientology a cult. It's a beef you can't win. Listen, we all have different takes on it. People have made fun of Scientology endlessly. All right. In truth, did I ever do major research on Scientology? No. I did watch a documentary on it once that was pretty scary. But it is what it is. You know, I'm not educated on Scientology. It was just a joke. Don't take it seriously. Okay. How often do I eat seafood? Not that often. My wife makes gumbo and that has shrimp in it. But outside of that, we all have different takes on it. People have made fun of Scientology endlessly. All right. In truth, did I ever do major research on Scientology? No.
Fuck out of me.
I did watch a documentary on it once that was pretty scary. But it is what it is. No, I'm not educated on Scientology. It was just a joke.
Hi, Colette. Look at that zombie. It sure is zombie-like.
How often do I eat seafood? Not that often. My wife makes gumbo and that has shrimp in it.
Really?
But outside of that,
Vivance is pretty cool. It lasts like a full 12 hours. You gotta take one a day. It works for me. I know that Snood takes like the same thing that I do.
Eating out as well. Don't eat
works pretty well
that often. You know, every once in a while we'll go to a restaurant that has seafood, but it's not that often. So I would say seafood is actually not that often.
I mean, if it works for you, that's cool.
Like I said,
you know, I just know that it's hard to get right now. I don't know what they're doing.
I've never heard of Starry
Oh, really?
Soda,
Okay.
so I don't know what to say about that.
Okay. Oh, good.
I don't even know what MK Ultra is, Casanova, so I can't say anything about it.
Right. Would you eat cat's gumbo?
Who's my
I don't
favorite
think I would. I don't want to get
out of the ones I played. Oh man.
Hey, you're talking into your crotch.
Honestly, I'll probably go with Blanca.
You're doing a stream. Hey,
Blanca
stop.
is one of the characters.
What the fuck was that?
One of my favorites of all time. He's the oddball character. He's actually the first character I ever picked.
Wait, he doesn't know what MK Ultra is?
In Street Fighter 2, he was the character I used at first.
Even I know that. I don't know anything.
And he was actually my first character that I used in Street Fighter 4.
Oh,
which is why I got the
that sucks, Jack. Yeah, it works really well for me.
Street Fighter 4, my first main.
That sucks.
I like the mix-ups and things he can do.
Like,
I like tricking people into, you know, a roll and a throw, or, you know, do a tick.
Yeah, exactly. He does it to every single one of his dents all the time. He just doesn't even realize that's what he's fucking doing.
Like the juggle I was using, standing roundhouse.
That was a weird. That was a very weird move.
When they're landing. Apparently, you can do standing
crack
roundhouse,
who?
dash forward.
What? That's cool.
Overdrive.
I still need to see
backflip ball, so he'll backflip and
that
the
one where the bear does math
or
whatever. No,
the
cocaine.
Ball will hit them as well.
Cocaine bear? Is that it?
If the ball hits them,
direct
then
message.
you can cancel
Where is it?
The level 3 super,
Do I need to go back?
which is insane. If the ball hits them out of the
Where
air,
is it?
Move,
Oh.
which is the backflip.
At DSP Gaming, I'm tired of trolls mentioning mango ice cream. I just have mango ice cream at home. Just going to ignore it.
Also, he'll back. And if the ball
Interesting.
hits them, then you can cancel into the level 3 super.
Yes!
Which is insane. If you have a level
Watch
3
out,
super,
guys.
you do one anti-air,
You're gonna get banned.
You could do like 50% damage. That's
Next up, Weed
ridiculous.
Badger. That'd be
I
fun.
saw someone
maybe.
doing that online. I was like, oh shit.
That's
a tactic I
awesome.
absolutely want to start using when I pick him again. So I feel like Blanca is improved. I don't know if Blanca's going to be a tournament-worthy character.
Yeah,
I feel like
Derek
he's a
calling
cool
out the
character with a lot of
trolls, but
mix-ups.
also
I like
ignoring
that
it.
about him.
He's
So
just
I would say
telling
probably,
Daddy so that
before I
Daddy
use-
will ban
probably
them.
Blanca is my favorite so far.
Coomer doth protest too much. Hey!
Is Kat playing or interested in playing Street Fighter 6? She's interested in playing the World Tour. She has zero interest in playing it competitively. I already talked to her about it.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
I don't really want to play it online. If I get it, it'll be for World
This
Tour
is
mode.
just
The thing is, she's playing Diablo. And
nothing.
Diablo Immortal. So now she's playing Diablo.
Wait, in Diablo
you know,
Immortal, they
console,
had like
on Series S, and she absolutely loves it.
because that was the one where they like squeezed you for like all your money, and they had a like a simulator where you could try and see how much money it would actually cost to get to a certain level. And I
do the post game.
That was free, ironically, but it was very interesting.
If Diablo didn't come out
Bad.
This week, she probably would have
Yeah,
gotten
he's
Street Fighter 6
fucking
and
nightmare.
The
I don't
World Tour
remember
mode.
what the
You know, it's similar to Yakuza.
the simulator
probably
was, but it was
that's what
pretty
she would've been
interesting.
playing, but because Diablo came out, that's what she's playing now.
Oh, that sucks, man. From what I've seen of Diablo 4, it's pretty cool. Hey, stop, Grandpa. Hey, quit. Quit.
Man says, I saw your review of the Street Fighter 2 animated movie today. Maybe we want to rewatch it. It is a classic. I agree.
Yeah, Tommy, it's...
All right, guys, we got to get going because I have to set up for the React show. So, absolute last chance if you want to ask a question or whatever. And then we're going to adjourn. What will happen is when I adjourn this show,
after Phil adjourns, I kind of want to finish what we were watching earlier, and then we'll, and then I'm going to stop too. I'll continue until when Grandpa's done. Hold on. And then I'm going to send everybody over to Decepticons thing.
One final thing that I will say. Thank you for a great podcast.
He's got to set up because he's got to switch channels. All you got to do is switch the fucking key.
And please use the new
one. All you got to do.
I'm gonna have to keep saying this. I know because, again,
oh my God,
it takes a while for people to all get the information.
It takes people a while to realize that. I have a new tips link.
New tips link. Please use the new tips link if you're going to support the streams. Thank you so very much for that.
No, he doesn't
switch
the key. No,
it.
Absolutely.
Let's end the show. Thank you for watching. And I hope that you've enjoyed.
What movies? I did gaming. What movies do you really want to do a review of? Can you name a couple? No, Derek, shut up.
On the late stream. But in the meantime, I'm also excited to jump back to the React
He's just
stuff.
switching between
two
slides.
And I will see you next time.
It's just 2 slides.
Okay. So guys, let's get set up here, shall we? Let's see here. So
let's not. So we're gonna. Oh, I was watching Markiplier. Don't
all right, I'm fucking done, guys. I'm sorry. This was fucking tedious and a whole fucking disaster of a stream. Not super so much from a technical aspect, but more in terms of Phil. Let's be honest here. This was bad, and I'm not gonna keep restreaming his fucking React because I really don't care. It's too much a waste of time. I don't like this. So I'm probably gonna be going back to doing my normal videos, or if I have a few. Hold on. Oh jeez. All right. Because I like being able to like go back and edit stuff. I don't like doing stuff live. Maybe if like in the future, if I have interest, I'll do like a few like live, not an actual restream, but I'll have my normal clips I would normally watch to make a video anyway, but I will do it as more of a live stream as opposed to doing it as a video. But I don't think I'm going to be actually restreaming him anymore because this is just fucking tedious and not worth it. So yeah, sorry, this was such a fucking mess, guys. I was not expecting it to be that fucking boring. You know, it was just horrible. So I am sorry about that. Ignore this video at all costs. I'll keep it up. I'll keep it on my fucking YouTube. I'm not gonna private the stream and cut it up into 1 hour segments or anything, guys. I'm not gonna do anything like that. I'll just fucking obviously leave it up, and it is what it is. But this was a test of the emergency streaming service. It was a failure. And I apologize because this was pretty boring. Like, I should have had some clips to watch as a backup in case this didn't work out, but I did not.